Rebel Boxing Talk, man, episode 2. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to get these coming from my car. Every time I drive, this is going to be a little series right here. All right, so let's talk, man. Got a couple of topics. Sometimes it'll be 2 topics, sometimes it'll be 3. But this episode, we got 2 topics I just want to cover real quick. Going down in the world of boxing. You know, we got the Terence Crawford versus Israel Madrimov fight taking place in August. Then we're going to talk about the Bill Haney and Floyd Mayweather situation real quick. That's lighting up the boxing world right now. All right, well, let's talk about my man Terence Crawford first, man. The fight card. I'm not gonna really get into like who I think gonna win on these fights, but I'm gonna make individual predictions for each fight. But just want to talk about the card itself and how quick these Saudis are putting together these fights, bro. It's rather amazing watching how fast these Saudis are putting together these fights, and now they're putting them together over here because this fight card is taking place in Los Angeles. So that's a very good sign. That's an indicator that that Your Excellency is highly, highly interested in moving over here to do some things. Not literally moving over here, but he want to stamp his claims in the boxing world, bro. That's what it's looking like, and I'm all for it, bro. I'm all for it. Ain't mad. This is exactly what the PBC and all of these other promotional companies get that don't want to work together. That they want to make it hard to do cross promotions. They want to keep their belts on one side of the street and all this other stuff. And now you see what's happening, right? The Saudis, allegedly too, they said that Your Excellency has said he don't care. He not doing this for the promoters. He doing this for the fans. Come on, man. Like think about it. These dudes got boatloads of money, bro. I mean, of course, likely they want to make some money off of it, but it do seem like they really don't give a damn about none of that shit. They just like, yo, I just want to see fights. I just want the fans to, and they really might be honestly doing it for the fans, bro. Partly. And if it's taking people from other countries to make moves, bro, then you know boxing is fucked up. And you know what? Serve them all these American promoters and whoever promoted, serve them all right, bro. They get exactly what they deserve, especially the PBC, because a lot of their fighters are leaving and going over to Matchroom. I think we're looking at the beginning process of the demise of the PBC, bro, right before our eyes. I think that's what we're seeing. We looking at it, and I don't care. Good, because that's what they get. All of that. You know, I'm not letting this fight get touched, and I'm the head honcho, and yeah, I know the numbers, and oh yeah, look, and PBC is hanging by a thread right now. They don't even got a real network, bro. Amazon pretty much got PBC's one foot in the door, the other foot out in the fucking backyard, pretty much. Good, you know, that's what you get. And now Matchroom look like they straight up strapping up right now. The Matchroom looking real good. All right, but we got some really interesting fights, man. The whole card is stacked up, bro. The Saudis is putting together some good fucking cards, bro. And likely what I'm hearing too is the Saudis are interested in putting together Terence Crawford versus Jaron Ennis. Now, before that, we wasn't gonna we getting that fight probably was gonna be the hardest thing that we was ever gonna get, that we was gonna get to even attempt to be made. Because you know Showtime is out of boxing now. Boots Ennis, he was going through some things and some legal issues, and now he's over at Matchroom. And even if the Saudis didn't get involved, it would have probably got made eventually, but it looked like they're fast-tracking the fight now. The Saudis is involved. Eddie Hearn, you know, he lining himself up with it, which is a good-ass move. That's a dope-ass move. But Eddie Hearn is about to be the man, bro. He He might even be the man right now. You know, I'll keep it real. So, Terence Crawford, I'm so proud of the dude, man. This is his time. He's making his rounds, bro. This is big. Saudis ain't looking for Errol Spence. None of that shit. And you see how the tables turn? You shit on Bud. Talk about he ain't the man. He ain't nobody. He ain't fought nobody. He can't sell. And Errol was held up to high standards by PBC right before his loss. And then Bud comes in, wrecked the party. And now he the man now. Yeah. But we got Andy Cruz and Antonio Moran. I think that's the guy that's the last dude that Devin Haney knocked out. That was in 2018. That was Antonio Moran. Decent scrap for Andy Cruz. I don't really see it. This is I guess a warm-up fight. It's not really gonna do much for him, I don't think, but you know, it is what it is. David Morrell and I can't pronounce this guy's name. Kalajak, I'm gonna say his last name. David Morrell's been hot right now. He's moving with good momentum. Would love to see how he do against this Kalajak dude. You got Andy Ruiz versus Jarrell Big Baby Miller. BK stand up. Good scrap, because you know Big Baby gonna bring it. I think Big Baby last fight he got knocked out, but he's a Big Baby gets it in, man. He let his hands go. So that's one thing this is gonna be a fight where they gonna let their hands go. Andy Ruiz gonna let his hands go. Big Baby gonna let his hands go. Andy Ruiz is obviously the faster fighter, but very interesting fight. I love it, man. Heavyweights. Then, oh man, you got a fucking banger coming. After that, bro, you got Tim Tszyu and Virgil Ortiz, man. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Crazy. Hey, this is August, right? Okay, yeah. So Tim Tszyu should be all healed up by August. That's a good fight, bro. I can't wait to make the predictions, get into these predictions for these fights. Very good fight. Tim Tszyu, technical powerhouse. Virgil Ortiz, powerhouse. I think Virgil Ortiz is in the 100% knockout ratio club too. So yeah, this is gonna be good, bro. Banger. Then you got Isaac Cruz right back at it, defending his 140-pound title against Jose Rayo Valenzuela. Dope ass fight. Another fight where dudes gonna let their hands go. I already got my predictions for all of these fights in my head, but I would have laid them down. The Crawford prediction with Madrimov, I'm going to do that later on, Lord willing. And then the top fight, the main event, Terence Crawford versus Israel Madrimov for the WBA Super Welterweight Championship, baby. My man Bud going for that 154, his first belt at 154, man. Proud of that guy. Still making his rounds, and the goal, according to Brian McIntyre, is for Terence Crawford to go for undisputed at 154. So let's go. This is one belt. Now you're gonna pick up the other 3 Infinity Stones and be undisputed. He probably gonna retire after this. I wouldn't be surprised if you see Bud go for like one more title at 160. 160 looking a little weak right now, so I think Bud go up there. Even if it wasn't weak, man, I ain't going against Bud, bro. Ever. So, there you have it. The Saudis is putting on shows, bro. Making the U.S. promoters look like shit. Alright? So, let's get into the Bill Haney and the Floyd Mayweather thing, man. Not going to be too much longer. Yesterday, a couple of days ago, was it yesterday? Or the day before? The video surfaced. I think it was on Fight Hype. Floyd Mayweather and Bill Haney were getting into it. A lot of it was about Devin, and I'm gonna give my opinions on it for both sides. A lot of people throwing a lot of shade at Bill Haney, saying he too old to be talking that street shit. Listen, man, a lot of the shit he was saying was cold words. It wasn't all like strictly being in the streets, being on some gutter shit. Some of it was, but that's not what he meant. Like, he wasn't saying that literally in every terms, that he wasn't putting it like that. You know, y'all gotta open your mind to understand. But he came right at Floyd like, yo, you a snake ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people have been saying that, man. And, you know, I'll never take nothing away from Floyd in the ring, ever. The man is a bad boy in the ring. But look, as facts, you saw what just came out. Everybody thought Floyd had a lot to do with that situation. Had a lot to do with him losing. Had a lot to do with Ryan Garcia sabotaging that fucking fight, bro. And he even came out. Ryan says Floyd told him to come in 3 pounds overweight, bro. What kind of shit is that? So we knew off the rip. We knew off the rip, like, yo, this dude is really is part of this shit. Now, if he ain't lying, it's confirmed what everybody been thinking about Floyd when it came to Devin. And a lot of this got something to do with Devin not wanting to sign with Floyd in the past. Devin wanted to be his own man. He didn't want to be another Mayweather flunky. Because we know what's going to happen. He going to stagnate your career and just have you making money for him. That's all it really about. It ain't about legacy. Because look where Tank is at. He ain't really won no real belts. Tank only had one real belt. Look how old he is. He had one real belt for Pedraza. 130 pounds. And then he got emailed the WBA belt. Now at 135. That's it. Floyd don't want nobody to surpass him, it seemed like. And I didn't think, I was like, people tripping. Nah, that can't be it. That's part of it. He don't want nobody to retire with an O, bro. He wouldn't be the only one to retire with an O, or one of the only people. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want Terence Crawford to be undisputed. He damn sure don't want Bud to be undisputed at. He didn't want Bud to be undisputed at welterweight. He probably had hands in all the situations going on with the PBC, trying to block Bud from getting the belt at 154. It ain't working. It ain't gonna happen, Captain. You know, and Floyd was saying some truth stuff. You know, he's like, yo, when your kids get older, you can't do nothing. Like, they gotta live their life, which is true. But Floyd has done a lot of real foul shit, though, to some of his friends. And, you know, he seems like he has a fragile ego, bro, very fragile ego. You know, he let his money get to his head. You know, he take care of his family as far as I love how he had that relationship with his grandson. That's a beautiful thing to watch. But I think Floyd is a mentally fragile man, bro. Even Mike Tyson don't really care for him that much. Mike Tyson called him a sad little man. You know, people ain't just saying this stuff, you know, for no reason, man. And Bill was right. Bill checked his ass. So I have no problem with what Bill said. He checked him. He's moving like a snake. You been a snake. And then you notice when Bill brought up Devin whooping Floyd in sparring. Look how Floyd just jumped in. He got real defensive, boy. When it comes to that boxing shit, boy, yo, Floyd will fuck you up if you say anything wrong about anything with him in the ring, bro. He got real defensive. He's like, Bill, okay, you got a son. He's undefeated in the gym, Bill. Like, he threw shade at him to say, but he ain't undefeated no more in the pros. Like, that's what he tried to say. And saying, yeah, no thanks to me, I got a lot to do with that. Funny style dude, bro. He had a whole lot to do with that situation, yo. Shit, dude, he's a sucker, man. Floyd is a certified sucker, real shit. But I really got much more to say about that. You know, he said what he said. I agree 100% with what Bill said. Floyd was just really being defensive the whole time. He wasn't really saying much. Bill was reading him his fucking rights. And he had every right to do that. A lot of people say Bill was crashing out. Bill is a little sour that Dev loss. Naturally, though. Naturally. But that's part of, you know, that was partly their fault. That's partly Bill's fault. And Floyd also said something that kind of dug under Bill's skin, like, yo, you need help? Yo, Devin, you need help. You know, I'm here for him. He was talking about money. He was just talking about fight, you know, because your ass he tried to pretty much say to Bill, your ass ain't a good coach or whatever you call yourself, man. You need to step aside, let somebody real step in. That's pretty much what Floyd was saying. So you know that got under Bill's skin. That's why Bill called him what he said? When he said Earth Man, that shit was hilarious, man. But yeah, what y'all thought about the situation with Bill Haney and Floyd, and what y'all think about this card, bro? Get up off this. It's time for me to go. It's your boy Rebel Like Boxing. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll catch y'all later on the next one, man. And I'm off this.